The story of a father and son, blacksmith. In a small rural marketplace hidden among old shops and dusty roads stands a tiny workshop that time seems to have forgotten. Every morning before sunrise, Nizam-Din and his son, Ala-Dita, arrive here to begin another day of hard work. Their workshop is simple, old and worn out. The walls carry the marks of decades gone by, and hanging from the ceiling is an old fan that struggles to spin. Once powerful, it now turns slowly, fighting against the heat and the years that have passed. The shop itself tells a story. It was built many decades ago by Nizam-Din's father. Today, his father is no longer in this world, but his memories still live within these walls. Every tool, every corner, and every scratch on the workbench reminds Nizam-Din of the man who taught him this craft when he was young. Now, many years later, Nizam-Din has grown old himself. His hands are rough from a lifetime of labor. His face carries the marks of countless summers spent working beside fire and iron. Yet despite his age, he continues to work every day because this workshop is not only his livelihood, it is his family's survival. Unlike modern factories equipped with advanced machinery, Nizam-Din and Ala-Dita still rely on old tools. Some of them have been used for decades. The hammers are worn. The grinding wheels are aged. The equipment may be outdated, but their determination remains strong. They never complain. They never give up. Every day they work with patience, skill and hope. This season is especially important for the local farmers. It is wheat harvesting season, one of the busiest times of the year in the countryside. Farmers travel from nearby villages to bring their tools for repair and sharpening. Old sickles, damaged blades, farming knives, and worn-out cutting tools arrive at the workshop throughout the day. Each tool represents a farmer's livelihood, and each repair represents another opportunity for Nizam-Din and his son to earn a few dollars. Most days their earnings are small. Sometimes they make only $5. On better days, they may earn $10 or $15. It is not much, but it helps them buy food, pay bills, and keep their household running. Today, Nizam-Din is working on a special task. A local farmer has brought him a piece of old scrap iron and asked him to transform it into a small sword-like cutting tool. The farmer will use it for trimming tree branches and cutting thick grass around his fields. To many people, this may seem like a simple job, but for Nizam-Din, every piece of metal tells a story. He carefully examines the old iron. Years of experience allow him to see potential where others see only scrap. Slowly, he heats the metal inside the fire. The flames begin to glow. The iron changes colour, turning from dark grey to bright orange. Then the hammering begins. Each strike echoes through the workshop. The sound is powerful. It is the sound of hard work, It is the sound of tradition. It is the sound of a craft passed down from one generation to the next. Beside him, Allah Dita works quietly. He has learned his trade by watching his father, just as Nizam-Din once learned from his own father many years ago. 3 generations connected by the same struggle. As the day passes, the heat inside the workshop grows stronger. The old ceiling fan spins slowly above them, offering little relief. Sweat covers their faces, but neither of them stops, because stopping is not an option. For families like theirs, every working hour matters. Every customer matters. Every dollar matters. Yet despite the challenges, there is dignity in their work. There is pride in creating something useful with their own hands. And there is honor in continuing a tradition that has survived for generations. As the sun slowly begins to set, the small blade finally takes shape. What started as a piece of discarded metal has become a valuable tool once again. The farmer will soon return to collect it, and Nizam-Din and Aladita will prepare for another day. Another day of hard work, another day of perseverance, another day of carrying forward a legacy built by those who came before them. In a world that is rapidly changing, where machines replace skilled hands, and old trades disappear, people like Nizam-Din remind us of something important. The true value of work is not measured by wealth. It is measured by dedication, by sacrifice, by resilience, and by the determination to keep moving forward, no matter how difficult life becomes. This is not just the story of a workshop. It is the story of a father and a son, a story of survival, a story of tradition, and a story of the countless hard-working people who continue to build their lives one day at a time.